Hello, guys. What microphone is way over there? Okay, guys, you should be able to hear me better now. Welcome to Bassmaster's Classic Pro Edition. It has Amateur and Pro, of course. I'm going to be playing as Bob Smithers. So weigh-in time is 3:20. We're at Pebble Lake, and the important things to note here is it's spring and the water is murky. Why that is important is because it affects the lures you're going to buy. So for me, it's going to be a green rubber worm because it works in all waters, and it is best in spring or good in summer. So now I've got my lure for this lake. I'm going to go back to the bait shop, and I'm going to buy some line. We're going to get 40-pound tests. There's really no reason to buy any line bigger than this. And then we're going to buy ourselves a fancy fishing reel for $50. And the reels help you fight the fish better. So we're going to get the next one up, the bait caster. This is a game that me and my dad used to play all the time as a kid. And that is why I wanted to play it for you guys. This guy, you get better fish finders, better engines, better poles, better tackle. I think you can set up your tackle here before you go out. So we're gonna set up our line and our rubber worm, and then we're gonna head out. So wish us luck. You can weigh in right now and see what the weight is. So give me just a second and we'll do that. Okay, so you just go up above and you weigh in. This tells you the target weight we need to catch for the day. You are going to have to reset the game. So 18 pounds, 1 ounce. That's what it wants us to beat. And you have to be in the top 5 to progress. So at the very least, you're gonna need at least 16 pounds. So I'm gonna reset the game and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have bought everything, and we can go to practice or we can go to fish. We're gonna go fish, and I'm gonna hope. I posted a video earlier, yesterday in fact, about what it just is called what just happened, and I caught a small fish, and it said it weighed 95 pounds, and I'm just like, you're kidding. And I've never seen that glitch. The only thing I could think is maybe the controller had something to do with it, because my D-pad is sticking on the Super Nintendo. Looks like we have some big fish right here. Ooh, a whole bunch. So you do Y to cast, and then Y again to throw out, and then you use A and B to reel. A is fast reel, B is small reel. Well, actually, no. A is the small reel and B is the fast reel. You can use the X button to zoom in and see what's behind you. And if you do A and B at the same time, it's a super fast reel. But we're trying to find a big fish. Not that guy back there. So just be constantly looking ahead and going left and right. That guy does not want to go away. And just constantly looking ahead to see what you can find. That's a rainbow trout. Don't catch that. That does not count towards our fish. There's also pike in here, and the pike look weird. Pike looks like a swimming tree in this game, actually. But there's another rainbow trout. And then, like I said, the weigh-in time is at 3:20. I'm half curious to catch this little dink to see if the glitch does not... Because I reset twice already. This is my third time playing today. Just trying to record on the Super Nintendo. Yeah, that would work. Okay, I got one. So hopefully this does not say 0.95 pounds. 2 pounds, 1 ounce, thank goodness. But we're officially on the board as number 6, so. Yeah, I don't know what the heck happened there, guys. I'm playing, I checked the cartridge, it has the official Nintendo screws, it has the seal, it has the quality assurance sticker stamped in the back. I just don't know. So, if anybody else knows what that is, then feel free, because, yeah, it even had the letter P next to it, and I'm like, I have no idea what that's about. I know you used to be able to do weird things with the Super Nintendo. There's a pike right there. It looks like a swimming tree, right? But, yeah, I know you used to be able to do weird things by, in the older systems. Like the Super Nintendo, you could do the Mario warp glitch, where like in 4 seconds you could beat the entire Super Mario world by like chaining 4 controllers together, and you would put like a wrench or a rubber band or something on them. So I'm wondering if I would, because my D-pad kept getting stuck on, there's a big fish on the right. Like the right D-pad button was stuck. Here he comes. All right, we got a big one. So for those that have never played this, you have to tap towards the fish's tail to keep the tension off, but you don't want them to get near the surface or they'll jump, which means they could break your line or spit the hook. So, but there we go. It's a much larger fish. 5 pounds. So we're up to 7 already. So we needed to beat 18 pounds. I'm gonna try to get 20 pounds if I can. I'm gonna cast right back there, but just a little bit to the left. And I'm gonna keep trying to fish this area. But pretty cool tournament actually. This is just a fun little game me and my dad always used to play. Long time ago. 30 years ago. So if the graphics are bad, that's why. The PlayStation 1 graphics blew our minds when that first came out. I mean, the fish still looked bad and stuff, but they didn't look as bad. Like I just reeled past a giant fish. Completely possible. Completely possible. But yeah, it was just the coolest thing ever. Plus, I love to fish, so. Tiny little guys. Is there any big fish here? There is not. I'm gonna take him just to add weight to the live well. Or not. Or not. Gotta get kind of in front of them, and then you gotta smash down to get them when they're biting in order to catch them, so. So I'll add weight to the live well at least. So we're up to 9 pounds. Still in first place. Or we're tied with Ahmed. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this way now. And I'm just gonna work this cove. The days go by so quick in the tournament, it's crazy. It's already 8:30. In a little bit deeper water. The fish usually come right to you, so you don't have to side scroll if you don't want. But you may miss a bigger fish and zoom past it if you're not. And I just like to zoom and see what I can see. I find that's the easiest way to get rid of the small fries. But at the same time, if there's a big fish, you don't want to waste your time. It's like, oh, it's right there. Because I've spent the whole tournament before and not caught a single fish. Oh, there's a fish. Is that a big guy? Nah, you're a dink. But sometimes there's just nothing here, and if you spent all that time working, trying to find a fish, then that time's gone. You can't go back to that. This looks promising. Here we go. And I'm just gonna... What was that? Ah, little guy. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just happy to share this with you guys. I have no idea if the game is going to cooperate and let us do play without any more glitches. I have had it crash too while I was doing the zoom. Like it purple screened and then it went pink and then it just did multiple layers of like what's going. Oh, there's a big boy. Yes. I think we might actually have a chance. You don't actually want them to jump. It looks really cool, but they can spit the hook or they can snap the line. But yes, we got another big boy. Another 5-pounder. Up to 15. Okay, now we're in second place. Ahmed took the lead. But yes. So the fish seem to be a little bit further in, so I'm gonna go backwards actually. The fish were closer to me, so I was gonna back up and the bigger fish were closer, so. But this is just awesome. Being able to share it with you guys. So hopefully we do well our first day of the tournament. That's a small fish. We can just find a few more big fish. We will be all set. Okay, that's about as close as we can get. Take it about 10 and look around. I'm gonna take the small fry just to get another fish in the live well. Okay, we're up to 17, so 18, 19, 20. So yeah, if we could just get one more 5-pounder in there, then I think we've got day one is ours. We're gonna go this way now. And we're gonna cast out in the middle. See if we can't find anything good here. Open my soda real quick. All right, let's take a look. Come on, big boy. Where you at? It's a dink, but I mean, he could be okay. That's a small fry. Another tiny guy. Bunch of small guys here. The closest I've ever caught a fish is at 1 foot. Well, there's another one. I wasn't trying to hook him, but I accidentally did, so. But if he's bigger than the other fish, that still counts towards pounds. 2-4. Looks like I knocked one fish out, so up to 17-2 now. So doing okay. And actually time freezes on this screen. So if you want to take a pause break, this is the way to do it. Let's go forward. Now I'm just going to try to stay close to the dock as I can. And a lot of this is actual luck, but the fish finder does work. My dad knew how to use it, but I didn't. But ideally, you want to go back and forth. There's a pike. That's not a good sign. You want to go back and forth from the left to the right while you're zooming and reel in. That way you can do like the whole screen and see if there's anything. Because I've reeled past big fish and not even realized it. But this kind of helps. Dancing back and forth. Oh, hello, there's a big boy. That might be just what we needed to win the day. But see, he came all the way from the left of the screen. If I would have just kept reeling without checking, I wouldn't have found him. But yes, got another big boy. Another 5-pounder. Okay, we're up to 21, so keep going, keep going. So honestly, the more fish you can catch, the less you have to catch the next day. So that was actually really good. That was really good for us. That was lucky. We haven't really encountered a lunker bass yet, though. Those things are crazy. They're huge. And they're hard. That's a big boy right there. That's why you want to scan. Oh, come here. There we go. Got another big boy. You want to keep them away from the surface when they turn, or they could jump. But it looks so cool. Really does. And now we're doing good. I love the fish fight music too. We should have him now. There we go. A 5-8 again. We're catching a lot of 5-8s. Okay, 24. We're gonna try for one more big boy before we go, because we have officially beaten the day. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm having a blast playing again. It's been so long. It really has. I have an idea. That's for later though. Hmm. I just had an idea. I'll share it with you guys anyway. I was thinking in my head, I was thinking, how cool would it be? I know we have a new logo that I just put in the upper corner, and we updated the banner on the channel. I was just thinking, how cool would it be if I had an underwater logo, like a lost artifact or something, like on an Atlantis rock or something? Spill the cheese at the bottom of the lake or ocean. That may be a weird idea. I don't know. Could be tacky, but I kind of like the idea. Just have fill the cheese in an underground ruin. Wait, I killed it. I think that was a big... Oh, killed it again. I think that's a big fish back there. Yeah, he's gone now. Darn it. Okay, we're gonna go start heading up toward the dock a little bit. Looks like there's lots of fish here. I would stay here, but not for the tank. There's a trout. I'm half tempted to catch a trout for you guys, just so you can see what it looks like. Yeah, you know, I got time. Yeah, so this is supposed to be a rainbow trout, and this is like the most massive rainbow trout I've ever seen. But it does not count towards your weight in the live well, which is, yeah, I get it. It's a Bassmasters game. It's just a tournament. It's a bass tournament, so it makes sense that these fish aren't allowed. But yeah, that's the weirdest looking trout. 9 pound, 10 ounce. Throw it back. But we're still doing pretty good. We're gonna win the first day. And the cool part is this is password based. So this was one of the few rare cartridges. Well, I mean, I guess it wasn't rare, but this, I mean, one of the few systems that like did not rely on a battery backup. You just had to keep the disk clean and healthy, or the cartridge clean and healthy, sorry. So used to using disk now, but yeah. And I mean, these cartridges, once the battery died in your save file, it was done. There's something over there. And I've had that happen so much. I remember the first time I played Lufia in the Fortress of Doom in the probably 95, 96, maybe longer. But I remember I didn't understand it, so I knew how to save. You just walked up to the cleric and you're like, save, and then I remember it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go play this. You know, I'm gonna try to make sense of it again. There's a big boy. And then I started saving, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting so far. And then I got like a third of the way through the game. Oh, I will take either of these guys. And I got like a third of the way through the game, and then the save battery died in the cartridge, and I lost all my data, and I was just like, oh no. So I'm actually relieved that this one is a cartridge. This cartridge has a password-based system, because that means we'll actually be able to finish the game for you. Because in order to replace those batteries, you have to solder them in there. You have to learn how to solder. So we got another 5.8, and that's 27 pounds. So I don't think we're gonna do much better than that. So let's go weigh in. The dock is just over here. Okay. So we can weigh in. And then it's going to tally up everybody. And you see Ahmed hit 18-1, and so did Chloe. Okay, so we're going to get a little cutscene, sort of. But there's our pro on the left. So now you're in day 2, and this is your password. It's a crazy, jumbled up password. But I'm just gonna give it a few seconds on the screen. I'm actually gonna take a picture of this or write it down. And then I will probably do a video that's just passwords to progress. But I think that's been on the screen for a minute, so. But yeah, that's the 3-layer password. So, yeah, we'll do day 2 tomorrow.